Hello everyone, and welcome to JumperManTech, where we specialize in HVAC but do everything DIY. And today we have a service call for Hoshizaki ice maker. Thank you to everyone tuning in to JumperManTech. We got two ice machines. Apparently they're both down, but only now that they want to check both. I'm really here for this one, but they kind of want me to check this one after. But I don't understand this, not for human consumption. What's going on here? Anyways, here's our panel. It's an air-cooled system. The complaints I got was that this unit just kept shooting out water, and they sent me a picture where water was just like overflowing from here. And the only way they could stop the water was by turning off the valve in the back. I told them turn off the power here, but apparently the water kept shooting out. That's already leading me to believe that this water inlet valve, it's actually a solenoid valve, is not holding. It's supposed to be normally closed, and only when it's energized should it open. Anyways, how do I get back to the back? Alright, I'm gonna need to get a ladder and climb in here, but right off the bat, I think it's this, and what's going on is that this ain't holding, but let's do a quick test to see what's going on. Alright. You know what, let's see. Go on this one. This is unplugged. Is that the one? That machine's unplugged. This one, hoping it's plugged. So this is the valve for this one. So this is the guy. I didn't even open it all the way. I hear water flowing though. Alright, so it's letting water through here when it shouldn't. Alright, so as you can see, the machine is in the off position. We got water overflowing from the tank. This right here is a valve which has a solenoid in it. So basically what happens is that at the beginning of the cycle there's a fill cycle, and I believe it's timed for about 60 seconds. So when we start a new cycle for ice, this energizes the coil. The coil moves, the valve opens and allows water to shoot through. As you can see, there's, if you can see, right there on top of this, water shooting down from there, and after about 90 seconds it should close. But it looks like even with the machine off and nothing going on, it's just shooting water through. I believe this is bad. When they told me this, oh man, I got water on the camera. When they mentioned that the water wouldn't even shut off even with the power off, kind of led me to believe that it was a solenoid valve. So the water inlet solenoid valve, I actually picked one up. This is the exact replacement. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Also, before I do that, I do want to see, is there power there for some weird reason? Maybe a relay or something is stuck. Alright, I have to shut the water down. That was getting crazy. It was spilling everywhere. So let's see. I want to make sure that this thing isn't actually being energized. They mentioned that the other unit had a similar problem. As you guys can see, we have no power across unless that's just like a switch, but it shouldn't. That's a coil, so you should have voltage across if it's energized. But yeah, there's no power here. This thing's got to be bad. Alright, this is very, very, very easy to change. That's loose. That's not good. Let's get started here. Alright, water's coming in through this aluminum pipe, and it looks like this can just be done by hand. Somebody tightened the daylights out of this thing. Let's see. That really doesn't need to be that tight. I don't know why they did that, but let's start with taking this off. I don't want to break this plastic. Okay, that loosened it up. There we go. Some water might spill out of here. Oop, gasket came out. Alright, one side is free, and the other side has this little clip. Press on the clip, push that back, then we can unhook this. You'll see we just kind of pull it off. Little plastic hose on this one. Pretty simple. Okay. Now we have a mounting plate. This screw was loose, but whatever. We could take that out, and this whole thing should come right out. Oh, I'm surprised, of all things, I left the wires on. So, purple wire on the left, white on the right. I don't think it makes a difference if we cross that up on the way out. Alright. This thing must be just stuck open, and that's what's going on. Alright, let's match this up in a similar direction, like this. And let's take off these screws. And we're gonna put them on this one. Oops. Let's just make sure we have it positioned the same way, so we put everything back the same. This is an original part from the manufacturer, so it's gonna go just like this. Okay, let's put the screw in and tighten that down. Okay. All right, put those two screws back on. Let's go ahead and let's get this mounting screw on. Make sure it's actually tight. Unless they got the wrong screw in there, but we can make something work. Nope, nice and tight. All right, let's put this gasket in. Line this up. Tighten it up. Alright. For the most part, you could get these by hand, but I guess we could snug it with the wrench. Let's get that. That's looking good. And let's get this hose in. Should be able to get it like this. There we go. That's on. Pull the little clip back. Push it here because that's what's gonna hold it nice and tight. That's in. And then our wires. Let's hook it around here so it's not in the way of anything. Purple on the left. White on the right. And I guess we can give this a quick snug. Okay. That should do it. Let's open up that water. It should not be shooting out. There you go. It's open all the way. And boom. See the difference? It's not shooting out. Could this thing use a cleaning? Oh boy, yes it could, because I can see that fill line is filthy. I know they clean it here. They might wipe it around here to make it look pretty, but internally, I'm telling you, this thing is scaled up. Gross. So that line is scaled up, and I can only imagine the inside. I doubt they take care of this thing. Anyways, look at that condenser coil. That thing is packed, man. Super dirty. Even got dust on the pipes. Got dust on the mounts, wires, everything. This is honestly in very, very bad condition. Could at least use a quick brush down, but everything needs to be improved in this place, so it is what it is. As far as right now, let's turn this thing on. All right, let's put this thing on ice. Hard to see, but it says on. Yeah, no codes on there. You would have some error codes or some beeping alarms if there was an issue, but let's see what happens. Nothing's happening. Oh, there we go. Compressor started. Let's see what I think is happening. Oh yeah, this pipe either gets cold or hot. So what happened is hot gas solenoid. Oh, the water started right there. What's going on? It's in defrost mode, just in case if this thing was shut down and there's still some ice in there. What it will do is it's gonna melt the ice that's in there, and then it's gonna start. But as you can see, look, the water opened up. This is our water inlet solenoid valve. It opened up and it's trying to go through a defrost. Sometimes the water pressure is too high as well. Oh, and it closed. Perfect. It's on a timer. Sometimes the water pressure is so high, you kind of got to leave that thing at an angle. You know what I just realized? Where's the water filter? I don't think I saw a water filter. But it just finished the defrost cycle right there. Now it opened up the water again, and it's a fill cycle, so it's starting the new process. And I feel now this line is cold and not hot, so we're in ice mode, and our solenoid valve is working. Let's just watch it turn off. I think this goes for about 60 seconds or so. Okay, you already know it's sending power now. So what happened is that solenoid was just stuck open, and that's not supposed to happen. So I guess at this point, let's just keep an eye out on this thing, make sure it closes. And this thing is gonna overfill regardless, so yeah. But we can't just have it going and going and going and going. And it was open to an incredible amount where it was just shooting open. Okay, I hear the pump just started. This is the pump right here. Just want to make sure nothing's wacky on these boards where it's not closing the water in time or whatever, because that would need to stop. Once it stops filling, we're just going to be circling water across the coil, and our refrigeration cycle is going to go while it produces ice. I guess for right now, I don't think I noticed the water filter, man. Oh, right there. Water just stopped. Beautiful, our part is working. Man, that's that intuition there, right? Oh man, these guys got no freaking water filter, man. What kind of ice are these people drinking? That is absolutely horrendous, man. That's nasty, because if you guys know, man, the water in this city is terrible, and you should just see what the filters look like after like an hour of use, man. It's just incredible. So right now, these people do not have freaking water filter, man. For none of these. Both of these don't have a water filter. I need to recommend they have a water filter. Now I'm thinking, where can we put that? Where can we put that? They need a full maintenance and they need a water filter, man. This is just unacceptable. I wonder, it's gonna be a little hard to get it from up there, but I guess that would be the best case. Maybe disconnect this line, go from here and build a water filter right here for this ice machine, and then go back into the unit. and this one, could disconnect that one, build a water filter on this wall, or you can just constantly just replace the filters and then hook back in. It's gonna be very annoying, but you're gonna have to climb on top of the machine, but we gotta get it done. At least this one, we could stand there. That's a pretty solid base. And then this one, oh, here's my alarm for the parking meter. They raised the prices in the city. It's $5. This is not even a commercial parking spot. It's $5 for 1 hour. But if you want a 2 hours limit, $13.25. So they charge you extra $3.25 for the second hour for convenience. This is absolutely horrendous. Commercial parking spots are even more. But anyways, I was thinking maybe instead of, you know, going on top of this unit, you might crush this thing. There's a coil right here. Maybe you put a piece of wood or something, but still, it's kind of dangerous. Maybe branch that line out and bring it right here, so you can stand on the ladder and then change it out. I feel like it will be a lot safer. Either way, they gotta get that done. And then this one, you know what? Maybe we could even put it facing towards us. Maybe we could just put it right there. We'll see. If this is more comfortable, we could put it right there so people can easily see. Oh, it's about that time, but that's just insane, man. I can't believe they don't have a water filter. Was this a professional company that installed it? Honestly, I think it is. It's these guys, Americold Commercial Refrigeration Consultants. They're an official company. I actually think they're a union. I think they're a union company. You do have the floor drain. I think that's a union company. I wonder if they installed it or they're just the ones that service it, but even then, I can't believe nobody maybe saw that or mentioned anything. Like, you know, when you do maintenance, you gotta change that water filter. Right now, I want to see how the machine runs. If it makes ice, it makes ice. I guess that's just what's left in it. You know, the ice needs to be nice and clear. When it has like all these little, like, these little lines across the ice and everything, when it's not like fully smooth, then you know that it's scaled up. I know when you clean these ice machines internally with like a descaler, you pour the solution in there and you run the pump and it cleans it internally. The ice comes out a lot better when you're done. So right now, we got this water to stop. It's doing its thing. Let's just watch it drop a batch of ice. All right, guys, plate's coming down. Let's see if we made ice. It's been about 20 minutes or so. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Water is open. You see that dirt in there? It's freaking nasty. This ice is looking pretty nice. That's what I'm talking about. All right. See what that ice actually looks like. See if we can get a good glance at the actual piece. Let's see what's fresh. This looks like the fresh one. Got a pretty good dimple in there. It doesn't look bad, but you see there's these little indents, these little like dots and stuff like that, or it's not fully smooth. Just need a little bit of maintenance in here. All right, so this one seems to be good, even though that coil is dirty and that's filthy. I'm just gonna recommend some maintenance on here. We're gonna do that for a different visit. This one is good, and we got it going. I'm just taking a quick look at this. This is a completely different style, okay? And right off the bat, got two disconnected wires, and our water source is disconnected, and this cannot connect to this. There's something missing here that would connect to this. Oh, the water valve is missing. Oh, and this two wires goes to that. What the heck? What? Man, the things I be finding, man. Why I always get these like hack job units and stuff like that? Yo, come on, man. All right. You know, yeah, it might blow that I get stuck with these units, but you know what? I'm making money off of this. So everybody else's neglect and mistakes, I'm cashing in on it. So hey, I can't be too upset and at the end of the day I look like a superhero fixing all this stuff, and it's just a good look, and that's why they keep calling me back. I got good prices and I do good work, and I do honest work. So this one's good. As far as this, I'm gonna have to go through the model and serial number to get that part that'll order. It looks like this one's at an angle if it's like this. So we need the water solenoid, the water inlet solenoid. This is the 2 hours for the coil. It's gotta be, and only then can we test it. Before that we can't. What is this? Somebody, don't tell me they just cut this and there's water just sitting here. That's not good. So maintenance, water inlet valve, and then what I'm going to do is recommend that they install filters for this unit and this unit. This is just horrendous, but that's going to be that. All right guys, we're going to wrap this one up here. We're definitely going to recommend those ideas to the customer and see what they want to do. But as far as this, we're going to wrap it up. If anyone found this video interesting or helpful, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe as I come out with new videos every week. I'll catch you all next time.